welcome to the History Series Episode 1. You see, I do like history a lot, and so this is the first episode of the History Series. And today, this episode of the History Series, our episode will be the history of Texas. Now, I'm just gonna explain some things for a minute. I do like history a lot. It's awesome. Anyway. This is okay. It starts the time as it goes back to the story of Texas goes back to 1692 when Texas was mainly Spanish Texas, which I'm sure y'all might have heard of. Anyway, so as I was saying, as it was Spanish Texas but then in 1815, the country seemed to become a part of Mexico. And then Mexico was what Texas was part of. Well, there was one dictator who came. His name was Santa Anna. Okay. I'm not sure what his real image is, but I can do this image and I had no idea why. But this guy, Santa Anna, he became the president of Mexico. And also, he later became, after becoming the president, and when he was the president of Mexico, that was where his dictatorship took a rise. Now, here is where this means, yep. So, as he was part of the Texas involved in the Texas Revolution, later on after Texas being part of Mexico and Spain, Texas became its own country, the Republic of Texas. And yes, I know how to draw their flag very well, and yeah, I was kind of happy at the start, but then a drop, an immediate drop. And this was, and also at the same time, there was a thing called the Texas Revolution, and also Santa Ana, just if I know, later. And one of the presidents of Texas was named Sam Houston. And Sam Houston. Okay. Let me pause so that I can get a. Okay, redoing the video. So, throughout the history of Texas, there was it. As I told you earlier, it started out as a Republic of Texas, but when it was a state, there was the Battle of the Alamo. And another thing important, and this is what the Battle of the Alamo looked like. Here's some pictures. Here's another picture of them actually fighting. But some of the tejanos, but some of the tejanos, the first people in Texas, like those people, retrieved during the war. If you don't know what retrieved means leaving a battle or fight against others. And even a war. But another thing important was how Texas in the 1840s and 1850s did get a little associated with the Germany. And even more, Cinco de Mayo was one of the holidays made because of that. But yes, the Battle of the Alamo became a thing, and well, Texas was a republic, if we can transform back. One of their most famous presidents was Sam Houston. Which is this guy. Sam Houston, or another name, or you can also say, we rather call him Sam Houston, but you can call him Samuel Houston, because Sam is short for Samuel. And Samuel Houston, Sam Houston, fought during the Battle of the Alamo. Also, there was a dude named Santa Anna, who was a big dictator who became the president of Mexico, being a very dictator president. And he mainly did a lot of terrible stuff to Texas. And also once, during the Battle of the Alamo, he killed many people at one of the earliest prisons in Texas. And one of the earliest prisons in Texas, the Goliad. And here is Goliad. And as he killed 100 armed men that were imprisoned at Goliad prison, some people helped them escape. But as they were unarmed, quote, unarmed means not suitable to fight. And then Sam Houston just killed them kind of killed them. But yeah, this happened to how many people at Goliad? Oh, yes, over 130 people were killed at Goliad. As that was the problem, well, another thing to admit was how there was Texas quickly started growing as a state. And also many Texans thought, but a lot of the tejanos left, but Texans never gave up. Because they all fought Santa. And many of the Texans and Texians, as they were called earlier, and tejanos, fought Santa Anna. But another thing important, than all of that, is that he also was going to do something later on in the 1850s. But also one of the earliest fighters in Texas were fighters like the ones I can remember easily are Davy Crockett, were mainly Davy Crockett, who later on, during the fight, died. And he was one of the most famous people killed at Goliad, to say. And also, another dude known that was around during the battle and fought was James Bowie. James Bowie, being one of the fighters during the war, he mainly did seem to have killed, did seem to not really kill anyone, but yeah. As they were all fighting and fighting. Later on, those dudes died. However, but you know who the father of Texas is? Austin Jones. No, not the YouTuber. One of them was James Austin. Never mind. That was the wrong James Austin. Yes, this James Austin. Okay, never mind. I don't know which Austin that was. But one of the things to expect in the 50s was, as I thought, the words howdy. But yes, Texas also was full of cowboys. And mainly, as they also were well known later on, Texas's republic, as they were a slave state, or such a slave state, that Texas joined the Confederacy. But the Confederacy ended in 1865, meaning that Texas is going to no longer be a slave state. Yay for Texas. But another thing that could be possible was one of the most famous people, part of the history of Texas, was William B. Travis. William B. Travis, mainly, I don't know. I don't remember who he was. But I think he did have a few things to do with the war. So another important thing was that Texas started to have their years now. So howdy out that grill anyway. I'm just saying a joke. Anyway, and I think that's all I can say for the history of Texas. For now, I can at least say, just for now, the end. And if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a subscribe. And also especially a like. And if you stayed sticking around throughout the whole video, then you have known everything I had to tell you about. And so yeah, like the video and also subscribe. And even press the post notifications so then you know, like, when I'm gonna post a new episode of the history series. And that's the end of episode 1. Thanks for watching this episode 1 of the history series. Bye.